Oh, that's at Home Kills.
Home Kills,
Yeah, it looks really good. I've seen the trailer online.
Yeah.
So what's the synopsis?
So the synopsis. So it's
like a butchery, struggling butchery.
So it's two brothers who take over their dead father's home kills business. They're strapped for cash. The business is failing, and so they find themselves accidentally getting into a body disposal business. So they start getting rid of bodies and putting them through the meat grinder and turning them into dog rolls. And then from there, the two brothers are very different. So you got Mark and Tom. Mark's all for this new venture, and in fact, he wants to get rid of people and now start killing people and disposing the bodies. And Tom, who I play, he doesn't want any part of it. But also, it's bringing in money and helping them get the business back on track. And entwined in all that, there's a local gang and there's like a bit of a meth thing going on. And so it's a really kind of it's dark, but it's funny. It's funny in parts. It's not slapstick funny. It's
like
it's
just
more
a bleak comedy.
Yeah, more like Coen Brothers kind of comedy.
Yeah.
You know, so there's funny moments, but it's not trying to be funny.
Yeah,
it's funny because of the circumstances. It's small town New Zealand, so a lot of relatable characters and a lot of relatable issues and a lot of relatable kind of current events. Looking at that small town and just how dark and deep those small towns can kind of go.
And they really can.
They can,
especially with the meth angle. Meth's huge in the small towns.
Yeah, and I just feel like the smaller the town, the deeper the secrets. And so
there's something in there.
Yeah. So it's a very interesting look at that small town New Zealand life, and the cinematography is obviously beautiful, and cinematographer on that was amazing, and the shots alone are fucking amazing.
And it was real cheap, right? Like made for $250,000, which sounds like an alarming amount of money.
Just
films
over,
are
I think it was
expensive.
300, but super low. But that's not much money at all. And what they did for that money, incredible. That's that Kiwi ingenuity coming out though. So
calling in favours from mates and
that was one of the good things about doing it. And we shot it all around Matamata and Waikato, and that was one of the good things about doing it around there, because unlike Auckland where it's a bit of a film scene, you'd go to we'd need to shoot at a pub, and the pub would just be like, all we want is a signed poster, and you can use the pub for the day. So cool. And things like that, or extras. Everyone would do things for a box of beers or this or that. So you were able to do a lot more and stretch that budget out, and no one was making big money. Like it was, it's not like one person was making a whole lot of money. It was everyone really did above and beyond like work to make this happen, and that's why it felt so magical. Is like everyone believed in the story, everyone believed in the project. And so you had all these people that would usually be getting paid a lot more, doing a lot more for less, and they were very happy to do it, because there was a real magic feeling while we were shooting, and I felt it, and everyone else had that same feeling, and it was just like we've got something really fucking special here.
So it's got like a film festival release. Yeah, is it going to have like a broader release after that? What happens with film festivals?
I believe the way it works is, so we'll have the New Zealand International Film Festival, then they'll do submit it to other film festivals. You have like Toronto, and there's like South by Southwest, all the big ones, Cairns and all that. You submit them to those, and then within this is how I think it works, my understanding of it, so I could be wrong. But from there, a distributor will see it. Well, you'll try and shop it to distributors, and they're like, the big studios and stuff, and they will purchase it from those film festivals and go, yep, we're going to buy it. So like, so they'll take the rights, and then they'll do a cinematic distribution. So we'll do like Auckland, Wellington, Hamilton, kind of. It will do like all the whoever's involved in the International Film Festival, and then as well as the film festivals overseas, and then distributors will be at those film festivals and go, oh fuck, we'll pay for this, for the rights to this, and then from there, that's when it explodes, because then, who knows whether it's a streamer that picks it up and goes, yeah, we'll take it, or maybe a cinematic release, and they go, yeah, we'll pump it out to this many theatres throughout the world, and blah blah. So that's what we're trying to do, is generate, because if it does well, like if it sells out and does well at the festival, gets a bit of heat, then that will prick the ears of the distributors up, and they'll be like, oh fuck, well, let's look at this. Oh fuck, this is pretty cool. Let's do that. I mean, that's happened time and time. We get Tyker's stuff, and so it's like,
yeah, for sure.
So it's that's what's exciting. Is like it really does have potential. Like I wouldn't have done it if I didn't believe in it or didn't believe it had potential. So I haven't seen it. I'm super excited to see it. The shots alone, beautiful. Just the mood and the world of small town New Zealand, something I've always thought was not done enough, and just cool, just very, very cool, dark but funny, good moments. The people working on it were phenomenal. The actors, everyone really poured their hearts out into it.
So it's called Home Kills. What's your character's name?
Tom.
Tom definitely sounds like the sort of guy that would let someone jack off in front of him for money.
No, he's definitely not. He is a man of principle and moral. He is so straight. Yeah.
But he's killing people in the backyard?
Well, that's where yeah. So that's the whole twist of the movie is okay. Tom starts, so
he's struggling with what
Tom's struggling with his moral compass, just like, which I wasn't doing, but Tom struggles with his moral compass, and he's trying to he's got a newborn on the way. He's got his partner that he's trying to take care of. He's got this psycho brother who's just an absolute wild card, who's just off the rails and just going off and doing shit and getting them in trouble. And, he's doing shit with the gangs to piss them off. And so he's got to look after that. And so that's the struggle. And that's why I loved the character, was that he kind of represents that Kiwi everyman of what we were just talking about with mental health. This guy who would never talk to anyone about his health and just suppresses everything. And that's, part of the film where it goes is, you can only bubble under the surface so long before it fucking explodes, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So, and that's Tom. He's trying to keep his partner, happy, and he's trying to provide for her. He's trying to provide for his newborn. He's trying to keep this crazy brother under wraps. He's got the failing business, but he's always calm and collected because he is that Kiwi guy who's just good under pressure.
Yeah.
But, it's that pressure that builds. That's what's interesting. He's like that's a bit of a volcano there,